Hey, Bolt fam, are you ready to lose it over what's cooking this offseason? Today we're diving into 4 massive stories that'll get your blood pumping and keep you glued to the screen. We've got whispers of a sneaky offensive addition, a bold draft pick, and some drama that could shake up our roster. Is Jim Harbaugh playing chess or rolling the dice? Grab a seat, smash that like button, and let's jump into the action. Who's your pick to steal the show in 2025? Drop it in the comments. Picture this. Jim Harbaugh and Joe Hortiz, our masterminds, are scouting a raw talent who could torch opposing defenses. The name on everyone's lips? Malachi Corley, a 2024 third-round pick from the Jets, who's on thin ice in New York. David Latham from Last Word on Sports dropped this bombshell. The Chargers are eyeing Corley as a secret weapon for our offense. But hold up, why is this move so intriguing? Let's break it down. Corley's not the most polished receiver, but he's got serious juice as a gadget player. You know, the kind of guy who comes in, pulls off a wild play, and leaves defenses scrambling. Harbaugh and offensive coordinator Greg Roman love these chess pieces. The plan? Use Corley as a hybrid, almost a running back, with a few design touches per game. Imagine him running quick routes, jet sweeps, or even taking handoffs to spice up our downhill run game led by Najee Harris and rookie Omarion Hampton. His speed could be the spark our offense needs to explode. But here's the cliffhanger. Is it worth the gamble? Corley didn't light it up as a rookie, with minimal production in 9 games for the Jets. Their fans are splitsome, say he never got a fair shot on a messy team. Others want him gone. In LA, it's a different story. We've got Justin Herbert, a QB who turns improbable plays into points. A guy like Corley with quick hands and agility could be a matchup nightmare. But there's a catch. We've got our own young guns. Rookie tight end Oronda Gadsden is turning heads, and undrafted running back Raheem Sanders is fighting for a roster spot. Plus, we've got rookie receivers Trey Harris and Keandre Lambert-Smith hungry to make their mark. Fans on X are buzzing, Corley's a luxury, but do we really need him? One posted. Another's all in, if Harbaugh wants him, I'm sold. It's a low-risk, high-reward bet. If it flops, we roll with our young talent. And while we're debating this, something even wilder is brewing in Chargers camp. Awesome, Bolt fam. Let's keep the momentum going with part 2 of our electrifying news roundup. While we're still buzzing about Corley's potential, the 2025 NFL Draft dropped another bombshell that's got fans talking. The Chargers needed a wide receiver bad, but they threw a curveball with their first pick, grabbing North Carolina running back Omarion Hampton. Then in the second round at pick 55, Joe Hortiz lit a spark of hope. Trey Harris from Ole Miss, a 6'2", 205-pound beast. Could this guy be the perfect wingman for Ladd McConkey and Justin Herbert's new go-to? Let's dive in. Trey Harris is the kind of receiver that gets fans dreaming big. Before an injury last season, he hauled in 60 catches for 1,030 yards in just 8 games. He had 4 games with 130-plus yards, proving he's a big play machine. Brent Sobleski from Bleacher Report is so hyped he put Harris on a short list of rookies who could outshine 2024 Heisman winner Travis Hunter. Sobleski sees Harris as the X-receiver we've been craving. Big, physical, and built to win one-on-one battles. Even better? He's already clicking with Herbert in practice, and that chemistry could be a game changer. But hold on, it's not all smooth sailing. Harris has to fight for a spot in a crowded receiver room, going up against Keandre Lambert-Smith and McConkey himself. Fans on X are torn. If Harris brings his Ole Miss game, it's touchdowns galore, one tweeted. Another kept it real. Herbert needs reliable targets, not just raw potential. Truth is, if Harris locks in, our passing game could be a nightmare for defenses. His size makes him a red zone monster, and his speed can stretch the field. This move's impact on the season? Massive. A dependable receiver gives Herbert the green light to take more risks, something we didn't see enough of in 2024. If Harris delivers, he could be the difference in tight games against rivals like the Chiefs. But if he takes time to gel, the pressure's on our veterans and other rookies. The good news? Harbaugh's building a versatile offense, and Harris is a key piece of that puzzle. And speaking of puzzles, there's some serious drama unfolding on our defense that's got everyone on edge. All right, Bolt fam, let's crank up the intensity for part 3. While our offense is shaping up with guys like Harris, the defense is straight-up drama central, think soap opera vibes. Alohi Gilman, our safety who is a breakout star in 2023, is at a crossroads. After a 2024 season hampered by injuries and a dip in production in Jesse Minter's scheme, he's heading into the final year of his contract with one foot out the door. Yup, you heard that right. Our former revelation is watching others steal the spotlight. Is 2025 Gilman's last stand with the Chargers? Let's unpack this roller coaster. Back in 2023, Gilman was electric, crisp tackles, picks, and an energy that fired up the squad. But 2024? A different story. Minter's defense gave other safeties room to shine, especially Elijah Molden, who came via trade and became a cornerstone. Molden was so clutch that the Chargers locked him up with a 3-year deal before free agency even hit. Meanwhile, Gilman, who'll be 29 in 2026, is on shaky ground. Fans on X are feeling it. Gilman deserves another shot. He's proven himself, one posted. Others aren't so sure. Molden and Derwin James are the future. Time to move on. This saga's impact on the season is huge. If Gilman bounces back to his 2023 form, he could lock down our secondary and silence the doubters. But if he struggles again, Joe Hortiz won't blink at scouring the draft or free agency. 6th-round rookie R.J. Mickens is already turning heads as a potential breakout. The safety market's stacked, and Hortiz doesn't pay for past glory. If Gilman balls out, he might earn a deal, but likely somewhere else. With our depth chart getting crowded, this one stings. Losing a guy who meant so much hurts, but the NFL's brutal performer get passed over. Fans are split. Some want to keep faith in Gilman. Others are ready for fresh blood. 2025 is make or break for him, and every snap will count. While we're wrestling with this farewell vibe, there's another fight brewing on our defensive line that's got the fan base holding its breath. All right, Chargers Nation, let's wrap this wild ride with part 4. While we're still reeling from Gilman's drama, our defensive line is hosting its own high-stakes showdown. Naquan Jones, the defensive tackle we signed to fill Poona Ford's shoes, is walking a tightrope. His 1-year deal with a measly $250,000 guarantee, lowest among our free agent pickups, screams prove it or lose it. Jones could be cut before the 2025 season kicks off if he doesn't shine in camp. Can he flip the script? Let's dig into this nail-biter. Jones is in a dogfight for a roster spot. Our D-line is stacked with names like Tafsir Tart, Deshaun Hand, Atito Ogbania, Justin Ebogbe, and Jamari Caldwell ahead of him on the depth chart. And it gets trickier. Scott Matlock, who doubles as a fullback, or even a standout undrafted rookie, could snatch his spot. Fans on X are skeptical. Jones has experience, but that contract says the team's not sold, one tweeted. Another's hopeful if he balls out in camp, he could be a steal. It's all on the line. This battle's impact is huge. Our defense needs a stout front to stop run-heavy teams like the Chiefs. If Jones steps up, he adds depth and grit. But if he flops, Harbaugh and Hortiz's no-nonsense approach means he's gone. Our roster's got options. His $250,000 guarantee shows the front office's caution, but a strong camp could net him a $1.8 million paycheck. Fans are torn. Give Jones a shot or lean on our established guys. Preseason snaps will decide his fate. What a day to be a Chargers fan. From Corley's sneaky potential to Harris's big play promise, our offense is taking shape. But the defense, Gilman's fighting for his legacy and Jones is scrapping for a roster spot. Harbaugh and Hortiz are playing chess, balancing youth and experience to chase a playoff run. 2025 is going to be a wild ride. Who's stepping up and who's ash? Smash that like, hit subscribe, and tell us in the comments which stories got you hyped. Let's make this team unstoppable together.